Hi everyone, how you doing? Whew. Whew. Good morning. Hi, Hi sweetie. Hi baby boo. Whew. Having this ass. How you doing today? Good to see you. Oh boy. First one on my channel. What do you mean you're crap? No, you're not. How's your day though? I understand. You haven't slept today? Did I do anything? Never. No, not really. I'm about to eat something. That's what I'm about to do. Right here. Whew. Very gassy. How was work today? I do have MRI tomorrow. How many pups you have? Hi, cat. Yeah, I have my MRI at 1:15 p.m. I leave my house around 11:30. Takes me about 45 minutes to an hour. No, I don't have no metal. Nope. Nope. Does gold count? How you doing, Jen? Does gold count as a metal? I might have to go to ER to get a CAT scan because I was bleeding earlier when I was using the bathroom. So I'm thinking of going to the ER after tomorrow because I was bleeding down there when I was doing a number. So I do get because my ulcers. So yeah. But if it continues tomorrow, I will be going to the ER. Usually it goes away right away. So let's see what happens. I'm sorry that happens that your boss treats you like that. It happens. I drank this concoction. It's pink and it tastes terrible, but it's supposed to help coat my stomach. So every 6 hours, I took it like an hour ago. So 5 hours from now, at 5 in the morning, I'll take it again. At 5 in the morning, and just before I leave, I'll take it again. So, yeah. Everybody hit that like button so I could get more people here. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna have for today. I won't eat no more. Just in case they have to put me on the. It's called NPO. Yeah. Yeah, people should treat each other nice. This world will be a better place if we did treat people with respect. But That's true. You do get the best drugs, especially when you are in pain. When I go to the hospital, I took Tylenol for pain. It doesn't work. You gotta give me something stronger. Maybe yeah, we'll give some morphine and IV. And there's like you're in heaven. Oh, or the allotted. Yeah, they give me that too. Whichever, it depends on the doctor that's there. I never had the allotted, to be honest. But I was given morphine or 10 milligrams of perks. I never get a man nurse either. I never get a male. Always get a female. Yeah. And most of the times I get female doctors anyways. And doctors be, how can I help you, sweetie? I be my back hurts. I took 2 Tylenols of 500s just like 20 minutes ago. I want to take another one. She said, all right, I'm going to make you comfortable. And then she gives me, she said, we're going to try this first. If it doesn't work, then we're going to give you some perks. And that doesn't work. Then they give me the coffee fill for the headaches. I'll be honest, it's not working. She's all right, we're going to give you some Percocets to the IV. Then they give me that. And then it works. And I'll be good for like a whole week. I wish they had marijuana. It'd be good if they had weed in the hospital, but they don't. She said, I'm gonna send the nurse over. But do not give me any answers, because but don't give me any answers, because I'm a quick bleeder. I really bleed like it is. So. Why would you say that, bro? We don't talk about those type of drugs here, bro. Yeah, they have them through IV. But that shit, phew. But then first they give you a regular liquids. They give you yeah, it's way different. Way different, and it's way stronger. That's why they don't. And you have to, and you can't just get up and leave because you're like, you're oozy. So you have to stay for an hour after they give it to you because your ass is oozy. It's like being high on weed, but way higher. If you think marijuana is stronger, that is way stronger. I never had either one. To be honest, they give those people medications when they when they when they abuse Percocets. You never had perks? Wow. You had oxycodone, right? Cake swoop? So it's oxycodone with Tylenol. Yeah, but they just call them Percocet. Huh. Hmm. It's like Vicodin, you know. People like it because it has Tylenol. It's way stronger than regular oxycodone. Yeah, I'm English. Blueberry, whatever that name is. Don't worry about my beard, cat. No, I don't watch cartoon. I'm too old for that. I'm like 32 years, almost 33 years old. I'm fine, bro. I don't have. I'm not into that. It's not my thing. Cartoons are not my thing. Yeah, I could watch cartoons, but it's not my thing. I know, but fuck those people. And if they don't like it, Do I love games? Not really, not no more. I haven't played video games in months, like about a year, to be honest. No, I don't really like violence. I haven't played Call of Duty like I haven't played Call of Duty in years. GTA 5, yes. PUBG, a friend of mine's played PUBG. But what? Why you hit him for? He didn't do nothing wrong. Kigsboo. No, that's part of their name. You don't read their name? It's okay. I'll unhide them. I don't know how to. I'll figure it out. That's why I didn't hide them at first. It's part of their name. It was part of their name. That's why I didn't. Yeah. Blueberry, you should change your name. A lot of people think you're spamming. Change your name to Blueberry Cake or something. Oh. That makes sense. You can change your blueberry shortcake or something. Never been there, so I can't tell you yes or no. Oh, you're Moscow. Or you could name yourself Blueberry Moscow. Something. I'm surprised they have YouTube in Russia. Now I don't play Call of Duty. The only game I play is Fortnite. Fortnite. I suck too, but I play because my friends like it. You mean you suck, you sick. My friend from New Jersey used to play it. He still plays it, but I don't play. There. His name is Genlice. How you doing, Sean B? That's the only game I really play is Fortnite. That's good. And I'm gonna play GTA 6 when it comes out. I know Sean B doesn't play video games no more, right? Yeah, but GTA 6, I don't know, everybody's gonna live stream that shit. Everybody in the mamas. But it's not coming out. It's been delayed again. February 2027. No, that's GTA 5, Cake Spool. It's GTA 5. GTA 5. I wish. I would have been playing it too. It hasn't come out yet. If it would have came out, I would have been playing it, and it wouldn't be only 10 people on this channel. I'll be having a few hundreds. That's cool. Also, you and your brother still live together. That's cool. That's cool. Your parents let y'all live together at the age you are. My parents said y'all too old. Y'all gotta. It's time to go. Try to live on your own. Try. At least try. If you have to come back, you're gonna always come back. But the last 4 years, I lived on my own, so I'm gonna try to stay on my own. But the way things are going, I might have to move back in a couple of years. Who knows? Because the prices, poof, are ridiculous. But you don't live with your parents, Cake Spool, right? You do nothing. There's nothing embarrassed to be. There's nothing to be embarrassed about that. Shit's expensive. Oh, I didn't know you was disabled, Sean B. That sucks. But you do get sick though, like you get migraines and stuff. Please don't use that word. We don't use those type of words here. Yeah, I understand. I have physical and mental disabilities. Here, we all have them. That's why I started a YouTube channel, because I know it'll help me out too. It's part of my name. My name is Brian. You could call me Brian. Yeah, I understand. I just started getting physical disabilities last couple of years. You call me Brian, Bry, B. Or you call me by my username. Brian knows best. I'm smiling. Just call me Brian. People. I'm surprised. People. Why you want me to smile for? People are weird. Were you gonna give me something for smiling? Sean B, put the link like you always put. Good boy. Like I'm a dog now. So right now I have 726 public watch hours. No. I'm an idiot. Sorry, Sean B. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Where you're from? That's cool. How is it from there? The weather here is not that bad. It's a little cold, but
Microsoft just dropped one of the biggest updates to Windows 11 yet.
It's time for Video Live! It's going to add more drama to the whole thing. Thank you for joining me. No deal for Jake Harrow. Jake Harrow did not get a deal. Read my lips. No deal for Jake Harrow. The DA did not give him a plea deal. Jake Harrow pleaded guilty. There's a huge difference. Now that you can hear me, I'll explain it all. This is Vinny Live. Get ready, get set, let's go. It's true crime, Vinny Live, worldwide. It's Vinny Live, it's true crime, Vinny Live, worldwide. It's Vinny Live, get ready. So post inside the chat, get
ready.
For the prosecutor,
Yeah, ready.
so like and to subscribe, let's go. It's time for Vinny Live.
We didn't get a deal. We should have a song for my live stream. Get live.
Glad you can all hear me.
With Brian.
Thank goodness. Thank you to
Get
the mods.
live.
Jumping all over my
Get
load up my
live
phone,
with
look at the
Brian
chat.
knows best.
Boom. All right. Somebody hit a button over here. Anyhow, no deal for Jake Harrow. Okay? I know that there's a lot of chatter. He was in court for a settlement conference. And generally, when you think settlement conference, you think, okay, these guys are going to try to settle this case and offer some sort of a plea deal and get things wrapped up. That didn't happen. He just pleaded guilty.
All right, make me one.
He just pleaded guilty. Enormous difference in all of that. So just so you know, a plea deal is when a prosecutor, like I was, either downgrades the charges for the accused or
I'll be
sets
here.
some sort of limit or parameter on how much exposure or how much time in jail or prison the defendant will get. And that's a deal, right? I'm not gonna go for the max. Instead of 10, I'll go for 5. You plead guilty. You give me something, I give you something. It's a deal. Like a deal is you got to give to get, you got to get to give, right? So That didn't happen here. The DA gave him nothing. Zero, zippo, nada, niente. Can you tell I just got back from Italy with the niente? So Jay Caro just is charged and pleaded guilty. I'll give you the absolute latest, okay? This is the absolute latest from the Riverside DA. I will make it bigger, don't worry. Here we go. Jay Caro pleads guilty to the murder of his 7-month-old son, Emmanuel. The father of 7-month-old Emmanuel Harrow pled guilty October 16, 2025, to the child's Jake Mitchell Harrow, date of birth 2993 of Cabazon, entered guilty pleas to 1 count each of child endangerment and filing a false report at a felony settlement conference at the Hall of Justice in Riverside. He's scheduled to be sentenced on November 3rd, 2025, okay? So the whole case now becomes about the sentencing. Jake Harrow's guilty pleas were to the court and not a plea agreement with the district attorney's office. Okay? Big difference.
Yep.
No downgrade of the charge and no, all right, we're going to limit the amount of time that you're going to serve in exchange for you admitting your guilt. None of that. None of that. And I would have thought if there was some sort of agreement, part of the agreement would be show us where the child is. Now, in a plea to the court, a defendant enters guilty pleas to all charged counts. So they're not getting rid of any counts. That can also happen. We can downgrade the counts or plead guilty to count 1, we'll drop counts 2 and 3. None of that is happening. None of that. It's not a deal. It's just a plea.
He has 25 to life.
Plea. And I know it may get conflated all over the internet today, so I just wanted to make it extremely clear because the DA deserves that. The DA deserves that because the DA did not give this guy a deal. We've seen deals given out to people like Stephen Stearns and that guy out in Idaho. They got deals. This is not a deal. Okay, Harrow faces a potential sentence of 25 to life. Okay.
He should get life.
So under this circumstance, the prosecutor can ask for whatever they want to ask for, whatever is lawful and possible under the statute. And here the DA is telling us 25 to life. So they're going to ask for the max. The DA will ask for the max here because he knows who this guy is. Got away with it once. It's not getting away with it again. I'm sure they'll ask for the max. Now, the other part of this not being a plea agreement is that he is not now set up as a witness against Rebecca, the mother. He's facing whatever he's facing. I don't know. Whatever it is, 25 to life. Takes no deal.
25 years go by quick, though. I know somebody doing 25 to life. 25 years go by quick. And that person's been there a long time, though. I accidentally pressed something.
Microsoft just...
Yeah. 25 years go by quick. And that person's been there since 2011. Look where we at now. Hi, Ashley. Good to see you.
Deal is not required and under what happened here to testify against her and is just admitting it. You charge me, I admit it. Any defendant can do this at any point of any case, but it rarely happens. Who's going to admit their guilt without getting something?
I
Especially if
wouldn't.
you're a criminal.
I
right?
wouldn't.
If you're a
You better
criminal,
get me a plea
hey,
deal.
You don't give this for anything. That's what he did. Now, I'm not giving him a pat on the back for any of this, but, you know, the bottom line is he did it. We know he did it. We knew he did it from the beginning because he had done it before.
Yep.
So we're not solving a mystery here. We're just confirming it officially on the record as to what we all knew already, is that the guy was guilty.
Guilty as a...
No deal. All right, let me look at the second half of this
No
now, because
deal,
it gets
like the-
interesting
like
now. The
game show.
November
Deal
3rd
or
date
no
becomes
deal.
a crucial date, and a date you'll be wanting to watch court TV. That same date, November 3rd, his wife, Rebecca Renee Harrow, 2384, is scheduled to have her preliminary hearing on the charges of and filing a false police report. That's her prelim. California prelims are significant hearings. This is when prosecutors lay out not usually all of their evidence, but a good portion of the evidence. This is when you get a much clearer picture of what the prosecution's case is.
You gotta convince the judge
At the
is
prelims. So
enough
that's a
to
big
go to
date
trial.
for Rebecca Renee Harrow. That's the date of his sentencing. That's interesting. Is it a coincidence? I don't know if it's a coincidence, not a coincidence. But a preliminary hearing in California sometimes can take some time. Sometimes it takes more than a day. Sometimes it just takes a couple of hours. My guess is, based upon scheduling this and that on the same day, that the judge perhaps believes that the prelim, or prosecutors believe the prelim, may not be, you know, a 2-day, 3-day deal. It might be a half a day deal. Then the other half of the day is sentencing this guy. Now, the false report charges stem from the defendant's falsified report of Emmanuel's abduction on the 14th in Yucaipa, when Rebecca Harrow claimed she was attacked in a parking lot by the Ola man, doesn't say that there, while changing the baby's diaper, and Emmanuel was then kidnapped. Amazingly, I took a picture, but then I said I erased it right away.
Who the hell is the
So I was
Ola
walking through a
man?
parking
Is he
lot,
the
I saw a
Ola
mother doing
man?
exactly what Rebecca said she was doing when Ola man knocked her out. And she was doing it, I mean, the back door was open, she had her back to the street, and she was changing her child's diaper in the back seat. And I was going to take a picture, blur it, and say, listen, you know, what she said could possibly, like, people do change diapers in the back seats. Like, I've seen it. And now I saw it with my own eyes, but I erased it. It was stupid. But it just reminded me of her story. And I'm like, is she going to stick with that story? And now the question is, like, what role will this guy play going forward? Okay. Authorities in San Bernardino investigating that report found it to be false, and the couple was later arrested, charged by the Riverside DA with Emmanuel's. And as of this news release, the boys' remains have not been recovered. Because there are still active criminal proceedings involving Rebecca Harrow, the DA's office will be making no additional comments regarding the case or the guilty pleas of Jake Harrow. Okay, so let's put it all together now, right? Because I don't have a ton of time here. I'm giving you a warning. I don't have a ton of time. I got to ice my knee again, and then I get ready for the show tonight. So breaking
he's
news is always
diabetic.
difficult.
He had
Then I
knee
got to keep my
surgery.
eye here, because with this breaking news, our show changed.
I don't know.
Let's see. Nope. All right, we're good. Okay. So, all right, number one, the big thing is, all right, my guess is, will he get the maximum? Well, here's what I say all the time. When it's time to be sentenced, the number one mitigating factor is accepting responsibility for what you did. And entering a plea deal, like that's why people get deals. You get a deal because you took responsibility for what you did. So the benefit you get for that mitigating factor is you get a deal, some sort of reduced
exposure to your incarceration, right?
Now he shouldn't get no fucking deal.
Here,
Give him
he's
life.
doing it on his own. So to me, it's a more powerful mitigating factor for the judge, not for the DA, but for the judge, because the judge is going to weigh aggravating and mitigating factors at sentencing. You know, what are the things here that make this make it more severe? What are the things that make it less severe?
No, don't give him
Of
don't give
what
him
he's charged
shit,
with,
bro.
which I believe is second degree. So the biggest, most powerful mitigating factor is taking responsibility for what you did. And in a judge's eye, getting a plea deal, okay, you got the deal, so you're already getting the benefit of that through the plea deal. But here, there is no plea deal. It's just a guilty plea to the court. So that mitigating factor can be argued by Jay Caro and his attorneys, that he has accepted responsibility, ladies and gentlemen. He needs to take it one step further. He needs to take it one step further. The further step for him to get some benefit and get something other than the absolute maximum here would be providing information about where the child is. Voluntarily. Just saying, look, this is where the child is. And I don't know if there were any conversations before, because remember, he was there at the site of the search. I remember
I'll give him
but we didn't get
50
any
to life.
details on that.
50 years. That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
But for Harrow, if he pleads guilty, takes responsibility, and leads them to the remains, that's as much cooperation and acceptance of responsibility
50
that he
years.
can possibly have, which would be powerful in front of a judge. If this is a judge who will give him anything other than the maximum because of the nature of the aggravating
50
factors, which
years.
would be his prior.
At least he has
record
hope in
of
50
doing this to
years.
another
How old
child.
is Jay Caro right now?
Not the same result, but
Can somebody look it up?
doing this to another child, and the age of the victim. Those are incredibly powerful, aggravating factors, who the victim is. And in my eyes, that gets you the maximum. There's no way out of the max. But the only potential chance he had of getting out of the max was to do what he's doing now and then take it one step further. That's how our system works at sentencing. And
So
that's
he'll be
November
out-
3rd. That's what it'll be about. It's not going to be about people
So
coming in and
so
saying
if
what
he-
a great guy he is.
So I'll give
That's
him
not going to work.
50 years.
That's
Let
not
him be
gonna
out at
influence
80.
this judge because of who the victim is. And what's going to be really telling is, will anyone
50 to life. That's a
from
good
this
deal.
family be there for Emmanuel?
50 to life. At least he's not getting the death penalty. Oh, but it's
Think
second
about
degree murder.
Case like this without victim impact statements. No one there for the victim. That is so telling.
Yeah, that is.
So telling. We'll see how that plays out. What does this mean for Rebecca? This takes Ola, man. And if he was already like on life support, we've just pulled the plug on Ola, man. And I'll put it this way. We pull the plug on Ola, man, as to what the truth is. Can she still argue Ola, man, at trial, even if Jake has pleaded guilty? Absolutely, she can. Because do we expect Jake Harrow to testify for prosecutors?
No.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It's not automatic. It's not a given.
Yeah, there's another case
It's not a
here. It
given.
says
and if I'm a
dad.
prosecutor, I don't know what he's going to say, to be honest with you.
It says dad was watching porn while daughter roasting in car to death. That's fucking crazy. How the hell? You don't that you let that happen? How you don't realize your child is in the car? Like, it's okay to watch porn, but make sure that you don't leave anything behind in your damn fucking car.
I may not put him on there. Could he be called by the defense? Think about that for a second. Think about that. Yeah, I know the Ola man is like a whole story.
Hola.
But for Rebecca Harrow,
He probably was the
road
Hola
to
man.
not spending the rest of your life behind bars
I
is
imagine he said
paved by
Hola
Jake
and he
Harrow
attacked her from
coming in
behind.
and testifying, saying, I did it, I did it, I did it. She was covering for me. And that's why I'm admitting it, because I did it and she didn't do it. They can find her guilty of false report, etc., but that's nothing compared to what happened to little Emmanuel.
But he has a wife.
That's
like if
the
you have a
road
wife,
to
there's no need to
someday
watch porn.
having a chance at freedom for Rebecca Harrow, is that Jake comes to her rescue, testifies in her trial, and says, I did it, I did it, I did it. She was covering for me because we love each other. And I did it to my other baby. I did it to this baby. I'm a bad person, but don't convict her for what I did. I could see that happening. If I was a prosecutor, I'd be a little worried about how a jury would react to that. But that's just what could potentially happen. I mean, what often happens in cases like this is that the jury never hears anything from Jake. They may point the finger at Jake at trial, or they may point the finger at Ola man. Or maybe Jake is Ola man. I don't know. I don't know
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But the only way, just like I said in the Adelson case, the only way the Adelsons, any of them, were going to walk out is if one of them just said, it was me. It was me. But you knew the Adelsons weren't going to do that. Well, maybe Jake does. I don't know. Maybe he's come to terms with who he is, that he's a bad person, a horrible person who doesn't deserve. Maybe he had a moment of clarity that you don't deserve to be free. You don't deserve to enjoy your life. You deserve to be behind bars. Maybe. It's strange. It's a strange development today. This was unexpected. At a settlement hearing, maybe there would have been a deal. Testify, tell us where the child is. But that's not happening. That's not happening. All right. I want to get to some comments and have a little bit of a conversation here, see what folks are saying. So post your reaction.
Like, if I'm married, or even if I'm dating somebody, I wouldn't watch porn. Like, you could already get action. If you're not having sex with your wife, you shouldn't be with her.
Maria G. Hey, Maria, what is wrong with the court system? Give Jake a plea deal without Emmanuel found unbelievable. He shouldn't get a plea. Maria, this is so important. You've got to understand he didn't get a plea deal. If you take nothing else away from
it's my opinion. She's not video, if she's not giving you sex,
please understand the enormous
then there's a problem
difference
there
between pleading guilty and getting a plea deal and pleading guilty. Any defendant at any moment can go into court and say, I did it. The DA has charges and you just admit to all of them. They can do that at any moment, any time. And trust me, every judge wants them to do that because it cleans the case very quickly,
fast and quickly
off their docket. So the judge will make time for that to happen. It's not difficult. You make a call, boom, it's done. And that's what happened here. It was a scheduled settlement conference, but it's what happened here. He didn't get a deal from the court. He didn't get a deal from the DA. The court can't give a deal. The court will just sentence.
Yeah.
And if the baby's not found, maybe that is another one of the aggravating factors that the judge will hold against him. If I were the judge, I would. But Maria and everyone else, please understand the court system, however you want to think about this in your mind. No deal for Jake Harrow from anyone. And in the bigger picture here, I don't want there to be any gray area on this issue because it's black and white. Not a lot in our system.
Personally,
this is the only.
Let me pause this for a second. Personally, as a human being, I don't believe in the death sentence. This is me. I don't know about you guys, but I don't believe in death sentence. I believe in prison justice. Because in prison, shit happens. In prison, there's prison justice. And in prison, they're gonna... He's not gonna last long in prison. If they put Jay Carroll in prison with regular population, he's not gonna last long. He's not gonna last long. And if I live in and if I worked in the prison, and you telling me I have to execute somebody, I'm not doing it. You have to fire me. I'm not pressing that button. I understand. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't press the button. If they say, Ashley, press that red button to execute somebody, or a cake spoon, press that button. Exactly. Even if you knew that person was guilty, I couldn't do it. I would get fired. It's just in us. That's why in the firing squad, nobody knows which officer has the bullet, because they don't want nobody to know. And thus that does happen too. Sometimes that does happen. People are found innocent after being executed.
That a defendant gets a plea deal is if it is offered by the prosecutor. Judges don't give plea offers. The system doesn't. It's only the prosecutor can offer a deal. Then the defendant has to accept it, and then the judge still has the ability to reject it. And that has happened. Very rarely, but can happen. If a judge thinks
I'm
that,
going to
wait a
press the
minute,
button on anybody.
this isn't right. It's what happened in the case of Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden had a plea deal, and the judge looked at it and said, this is absurd. This is not justice. This is ridiculous. No, I am rejecting this. Go back. You want to work out a deal, work out a real deal, not a ridiculous deal like this. So the judge has the power to do that. The judge does not give a plea deal, but a judge can accept it and say, okay, I accept the deal and the guilty plea, and resolves the case.
Even that scumbag, Brian Kohlberger, I couldn't kill him. Really, I couldn't. How you doing, Nuevo 420? You smoke weed? Nuevo, where you live at? You live in the United States, you gotta send me some weed. You're in the state of New Mexico or you're in Mexico? Like the country? Like the country Mexico. Golden potatoes, honey. Oh.
Nine 999 times out of 1,000, the judge will do that if the prosecution and defense agree on the deal. But once in a while, they don't. All right, Maria, thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, Gen X reminding everyone you got to watch the show tonight. We're going to be talking about this case. We're going to be talking at 9 o'clock. We're doing the Lindsay Clancy case out of Massachusetts. That trial's coming up. Is it February? I think it's early February. It's a tough one. It's a difficult one.
Okay,
but I think it's one of the important cases.
Even as
a
judge, I wouldn't be able to sentence somebody to death.
9 o'clock tonight. And then also talking about this case out of Ohio. I don't know if you heard about the 9 and 10-year-old accused of doing unspeakable things to a 5-year-old girl. Yeah, you heard all those numbers right. 9 and 10-year-old. And it's being handled by SVU. 9 and 10-year-old, the victim's 5. So,
yo, a 9 and a 10-year-old. What the hell is going on in this world? A 9 and a 10-year-old are a 5-year-old. And it's handled by Special Victims Unit. What the hell is going on in this world? That's crazy. Can somebody find me that video that what he just said? Special victim, Vinny, or a true, or in repeat that again. I'ma replay it.
and then the judge still has the ability to reject it. And that has happened very rarely, but can happen. If a judge thinks that, wait a minute, this isn't right. It's what happened in the case of Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden had a plea deal, and the judge looked at it and said, this is absurd. This is not justice. This is ridiculous. No, I am rejecting this. Go back. You want to work out a deal, work out a real deal, not a ridiculous deal like this. So the judge has the power to do that. The judge does not give a plea deal, but a judge can accept it and say, okay, I accept the deal and the guilty plea, and resolves the case. 999 times out of 1,000, the judge will do that if the prosecution and defense agree on the deal. But once in a while, they don't. All right, Maria, thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, Gen X reminding everyone you got to watch the show tonight. We're going to be talking about this case. We're going to be talking in 9 o'clock. We're doing the Lindsay Clancy case out of Massachusetts. That trial's coming up. Is it February? I think it's early February. It's a tough one. It's a difficult one, but I think it's one of the important cases because of the issues involved in that case. We're doing that at 9 o'clock tonight. And then also talking about this case out of Ohio. I don't know if you heard about the 9 and 10-year-old accused of doing
Ashley, you still
unspeakable
here?
things to a 5-year-old girl. Yeah, you heard all those numbers.
It's out of Ohio. A 9 and a 10-year-old raped a 5-year-old. And SVU is handling it. Oh my God. I repeat, a 9 and a 10-year-old raped a 5-year-old. In Ohio, it happened in Ohio. It sounded like girls, because he said it was girls. Look at the name. Look, listen to it again.
Let's see. Oh, Gen X reminding everyone you got to watch the show tonight. We're going to be talking about this case. We're going to be talking in 9 o'clock. We're doing the Lindsay Clancy case out of Massachusetts. That trial's coming up. Is it February? I think it's early February. It's a tough one.
So it looks like girls. Sean B, you can kill Brian Kohlberger. Wow. I couldn't. I couldn't.
This is prior conduct is taken into account when it's time for sentencing. If it was the actual trial, they would probably attempt to bring it up, and it would be fought by the defense. But the defense cannot stop it from coming in at sentencing because it's relevant. Because you're sentencing the person, who they are. You're talking about their character. All those issues. And a prior similar offense, big mark against him. Big mark against him. Thank you so much, Jane on Facebook. Gorham Amaker, such a coward. Absolutely. But what's interesting
I probably
is
could beat the
he
shit out of
did
them,
step
but
in,
not kill.
And you know what? I'm not patting him on the back, but he did the right thing. No trial, just admit to everything. Jennifer Subay, another one of our mod squatters. I'm so surprised that he did it on his own, but where's the baby? Right. So that
I understand. But like I told you earlier, I think his mother did us the favor.
because Rebecca's not going to say anything, right? At least at this point, she has not pleaded guilty. Now, she's going to be in court for a settlement conference at the end of the month in a couple of weeks. So, in about 12 days, I think. Maybe a week from Friday, I think. No, it's like 2 weeks from now, I think.
Oh yeah, he definitely deserves prison
She could
justice.
plead guilty too. I don't think she's going to, though. I don't think she's going to. I think she'll take this to trial. And like, she has a defense now. She's obviously going to point the finger. Well, she'll point the finger at Jake. This is at trial. She cannot stick with Ola, man. That's absurd.
They
She
allowed
has to-
the
her best bet is to get up on the stand, admit I made that up, but then explain why. So
The,
basically,
the civil
pleading
case is
guilty to
back
the
on,
false
Sean
reporting.
B.
You could even do it before trial. Like, you could plead guilty to the false reporting ahead of the trial and then face trial for the other charges. That would probably be I would never do it. I would never do it, but I always have to think like the other side thinks.
Yeah, I shouldn't be drinking with a straw.
If
You're
I was
right.
representing her, no.
Let me get rid of the straw. Thank you.
Her best opportunity at trial is to plead guilty to that and admit to that.
I was in a
So,
hospital when that
I'm not
happened.
trying to prove it at trial. And then she can get up on the stand and say, yeah, I pleaded guilty to that.
When that happened, I was in a hospital. That same day, I was in the hospital. I almost died that day. Yep. Almost died. Same day Gabby died, I almost died. I told you that my gallbladder, I had emergency surgery. Oop. No. I'm sorry. Yep. Thank God I didn't. Because I would have saw her in heaven. I did see Jesus, though, when I was... Because I was like... I saw a white shadow. And I saw God. I had surgery at midnight. That's all. I said, Jesus. And he said, Brian, it's not your time to go yet. I'm sending you back.
Because I did that. I'm not pleading guilty to this because I didn't do this. And let me tell you what happened. And let me tell you why I lied.
Yeah.
That's what she has to do. And that's what her trial may be. Although she still could stick with the old
I saw
man.
both of my
That's
grandfathers.
insanity. Mm-hmm. And superstar.
So both my grandfathers,
And
they
wifey's
said,
still hanging
Brian,
out in
I'm
the wind.
okay. Don't worry about
Oh,
me,
yeah.
Brian. I'm okay.
She was standing by her man. Remember, they both had these
Yeah.
great statements, flower for each other, like, oh, he didn't do it. He's a great man.
said,
She's a
"We're
wonderful
okay."
mother. She didn't do it. Blah, 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 blah. Well, we know at least half of that was a lie, right? He could be the one that's going to step up at her trial. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to play out.
I'm good, Miss Hills.
But there's a lot of intrigue from my perspective right now to see how we proceed from this point, because this was unexpected. This DA wasn't handing out deals on this one. The DA was not. Carly, Rebecca was rocking back and forth, crying "my baby" during court. There we go. Oh, that's what she's got to do. And let me tell you, I know he's responsible. Now, what level of culpability does she have? Did she physically do it? I haven't heard the evidence yet from prosecutors. I've heard the allegations about this ongoing kind of thing.
Maybe she's a...
Okay, I got to get to this real quick.
Thing is, she can be a victim of domestic violence, so maybe that's why she's scared to talk. That's how it sounds like. It sounds like she is a victim of domestic violence, because that bruise in her face sounds like a victim of domestic violence, and that asshole right here, the guy that got no deal, he looks like that type of person that he said, if you talk to the fucking police, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Or I'm gonna have you killed. We're talking about the Emmanuel case. But she's scared. How you doing, Think Blue? People are scared, no matter, even if he's in prison. She's still scared. You want to be scared, Cakes Boo? I'm good. Because you never know, he could have family members. His family members kill her. You never know. People are crazy. That is true. Even though there's a chance you could get murdered. Caseful. I understand. Would I speak out? I probably would. Maybe it's different because I'm a dude. But oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Damn, all y'all women been through a lot. You gotta stop dating these bad boys. The girls gotta stop dating these bad boys. Y'all gotta date the good boys like me. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. But women be going crazy too. Look at what's her name, the OnlyFans girl. She stabbed her boyfriend. She claims that was self-defense, but she stabbed him in the heart. And then she says she threw the knife at him. But we're happy, Miss Hills. We're happy that you're still alive, because if you wasn't alive, you wouldn't be here. And that's not the only reason, but we're happy that you still made it. I'm sorry you went through that. Trust me. My mother was a victim of DV too, and we watched it happen. The POS that did it is in prison now, because even though my mother escaped it, his other girlfriend didn't escape it. And my mother had a child with him, so imagine. And he's my brother, so. And I'm not upset, you know. My brother knows what happens. He wants nothing to do with his dad because of that reason. Yeah. It is sad. They still talk dad and stuff, but I think the dad regrets it now, but you regret shit when you're in prison, you know? When you do things you're not supposed to do, you regret shit. Bro, you know? But you can't regret shit when you're already in prison. It's too late. You're already locked up, and you already did the damage, you know? He's been there since 2011. He's not eligible for parole. Whew. For a while. Until 2036. I don't think he's coming out. I know. But he said, nope. He said, Dad, you can't live with me, because I don't know, you can snap, you know? Yeah, I see my brother. He lives with my mom. He says he would never treat a woman like that. He learns from his dad experience. And the ironic thing is, they have the same name. So when they look up his record, he says, are you that guy? He said, no, that's my dad. So imagine having the same the same name as the killer. And then it was all over the news, so imagine. Yes. Yeah. Because it's the same name. Because his grandfather has the name, his dad has the name, and his son. So imagine. I believe so. I believe they have the same name. So when they look up the criminal's record, one has a record of law enforcement, law enforcement. One has a criminal record, and one has a clean record. I don't know why you're the only person talking. It happens. It happens in a lot of channels. You might be the only person talking in Rich chat. Sean B's the only talking. I don't know. Cake Spool's the only one that likes me. I'm just joking. Yeah, it is. Every time you apply for a job or to go to school, that you have to explain yourself. Oh, or you getting new you getting oh you getting new clients? That's good. Sean B's probably eating a snack or something. Yeah, that it is awkward that you have to explain yourself. But they understand. You have a kangaroo? You have a baby kangaroo? That's funny. Well, that makes sense. The kangaroo's not gonna attack you, Miss Hills? No, the lab hasn't gone live tonight. What was the question that you asked? Oh, you're in Australia. They got kangaroos in the US. Oh, it's friendly. You raised it, right? Since it was. You should take a picture of it and join my Discord and send it. I would like to see the kangaroo. That's cool. So that's cool. And it knows you very well, so it's not gonna attack you. As long as you treat it kind, it's not gonna attack you. That's what any animal. Since that baby like that, and you treat it with kindness, it's not gonna attack you. Who you saw on Richard's Discord? Oh. 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 I'm surprised he didn't go on today. Maybe something happened. I don't know. We got kangaroos here in New York State. In New York City, they come to my window all the time. I just don't trust them, so I'm not gonna open up my windows. You never know; they have rabies. The kangaroos. Yeah, they go to my windows. I have my windows closed. I keep them. Yeah, they're like 3, 4 of them. Not here. They're free. Oh, you don't got Medicaid. That's right. You don't believe? People don't believe me. They're not here now, but later when they come, I'm gonna take a photo. And I'm gonna take a video and put it on YouTube. Not the kangaroos. The the raccoons. The raccoons. The raccoons, the raccoons, not the kangaroos. Yeah, they be roaming, the raccoons. Yeah, just roaming. I guess looking for food. No, not the kangaroos, the raccoons. Yeah, they be roaming and making noise looking for food. No, I'm not trying to get bit. What drugs I be taking? Weed. That's the drug I be taking. They're cute, but I'm not trying to die of rabies. We got coyotes in New York. That doesn't mean I'm gonna get next to a coyote. I'll be, hey kitty kitty, hey kitty kitty, you want a piece of pork? And then it comes and attacks me, the freaking coyote. Hell no. We get them, but not here, not where I live at. I would have to go to Central Park. Hell no. Hell no. I'm good with my dog. That's good enough. So you could buy raccoons that don't have rabies. My dog have a rabies shot, so she's good. You would love a baby fox? I don't know. You shouldn't be scared. Dogs get rabies too. But you gotta give them the shots, that whole thing. You gotta get them vaccinated, that's the thing. If you get a baby raccoon that's new, it's not gonna have rabies. You gotta get it tested. If it comes back negative, then you gotta get it the shots. That's it. And I don't want that shit in my apartment anyways. Oh, lucky we don't have rabies, so. At first, because I was a little high, I thought the rabies was a B. I said, at first, we don't have babies. They can open the fridge, but I don't have shit in my fridge. The only thing I have is eggs and water. So they want some eggs and water, they can have that. Cause my ass is broke. Yeah, they can still attack even if they don't have rabies. Any animal could attack that don't have rabies. Just like us. We could attack even if we don't have rabies. Even if my dog could attack. Is if you fuck with them, they will attack you. If you mess with any animal, they will attack. Wild dogs are by a raccoon. How much is a raccoon? Wild dogs are buy one. Yeah, I just bought one. $350? That's cheaper than a dog. That is cheaper than a dog. Dogs are expensive. You fuck with any animal, they will attack. Just like my dog. If you fuck with her, she will attack you. Even if you fuck with me, she will attack you. She don't play. Like if you go like that. Like if you go like that, just raise their hand at me, just playing around, she will bark. And I have to tell her calm down. Cause she think you would hit me. Especially if she don't know you. Yeah. And she's a small dog, but she'll still take a chunk out of you. She would still take a chunk out of you. And my brother one time, we got into an argument, and he got loud with me. And he wasn't wearing. And he got loud with me. He wasn't wearing socks or sandals. And she came and she bit him. She took a little chunk of his toe. And he had to go get a tetanus shot. He had to go to the emergency room and get a tetanus shot. You never know what dogs got in their mouth. Alexa, and she was a baby when this happened. She was like 2-3 months old. But man, if she does that now, she'll take his old hit. So he learns to wear sandals and stuff and sneakers. But now, if she sees that you like Yorkie Maltese, but her teeth are big, and if she sees that you're about to attack me, I leave her alone when she eats, because she's a food aggressive too. She's bitten me a couple of times, and I be nope. I said, if you bite, you gotta teach her. So I take a newspaper and I be nope. You gotta learn. I don't hit her. I hit the floor so she can get scared. I be nope. You're not gonna do that. Yeah, just a small piece. And she was a baby. So imagine. Yeah, they had to. Yeah. Like right here in between the toes. And he started screaming. Obviously, we had to call EMS. I put her in the cage. I mean, no, you don't do that. I said, bad girl. I said, I said, we don't do that. She didn't know better because she was just a baby. Yeah. Or Yorkie Maltese. So I had to call somebody. I'd be, look, they said the smaller the dogs, the more aggressive they are. I didn't know that small dogs could be more aggressive than bigger ones. So I said, "Oh my god!" I thought pit bulls were aggressive. They said no, pit bulls could be sweetheart. It depends how you treat them and how you raise them. They said the smaller the dogs, the pain in the ass they are, and the more aggressive they can be. You just gotta train them well. I said, "Oh, I didn't know that." So I just went like that to her. I just give her a little spanking like that. I mean, don't do that again. It's a little tap. Yeah, she's a Yorkie Maltese. Imagine the word Morkie, Yorkie, but you put an M, Morkie. All right, see you later, Miss Hills. And that's, she bit me once. That she bit, because they don't know better. But then she didn't bite me hard. Because they learn. After a while, they learn. Yeah. Yeah. And the funny part is when I grabbed her, because I had to use the bathroom, and I handed it out to my youngest brother. I said, Raul, and I said, here, Raul. As soon as he grabbed her, she started laughing, and he started laughing. He peed on her. I will. And I was dying, and we all started laughing. And be look, Alexa started peeing on him. And you had to go to the bedroom and change, cause he was playing video games. And this happened on my birthday too. Cause I just had I got the. No, she peed on him. Cause she got excited to see him. And that was I started laughing. And then my mom and then we, yeah. Cause the thing is, the lady that was giving out the dogs, she couldn't give out the dogs until that day because the dogs were too, like, the dogs was born on Valentine's Day, so she couldn't give it out the same day because the dogs have to be a couple months older for the mom, you know. So the lady came. She said, "Come pick up the dogs a couple months from now." So on Valentine's Day, she knocked on my door. She said, "I got a couple of dogs for you. Do you want one?" She said, "Yeah, come on around April." Yeah, but she waited until my birthday. She said, "Come around April." So I came around April 7th. I came, and that's my birthday. I came and I picked up. She said we got a few boys and a few dogs, a few girls, but I didn't really look. I didn't look at the private part. To be honest, I just picked up any dog. Went to my mom's house. I said, "Does this have any balls, or does it have any balls, Mom?" She said, "No, it's a girl." I said, "All right." I said, I like this." At the time, I had this crush on this wrestler, Alexa Bliss. So I'm gonna call this girl, I'm gonna call this dog Alexa, because I have a crush on this WWE superstar Alexa Bliss. So I'm gonna name my dog Alexa or Lexi, either one. Ever since, Alexa, that's the story. How my dog got her name. So we either call her Lexi or Alexa. She responds to either one. On Valentine's Day, she'll be 8. She asked my mother if my mom wanted a dog, because I wasn't home on Valentine's Day. On Valentine's Day, I was in a hospital because I had weight loss surgery. So I wasn't. So my mother said, "I'll ask my son." So when I got home 2 days later, on the 16th, I said, "Yeah, we should have a dog." Then the neighbor said, "Yeah, come pick her up in around April." But the lady died, unfortunately. The lady that gave me to her, she died of cancer. She died of 2 types of cancer. She died of skin cancer and lung cancer. My birthday's April 7th. My half birthday just passed. Yep, I just turned 32 and a half October 7th. Yep, I just turned 32 and a half October 7th. I treated myself to a piece of cake October 7th. Every 6 months, I treat myself to something. Like a piece of cake or something, Because a lot of people don't make it to half a year either, so. So, October 7th, I bought myself a nice piece of cheesecake. And it was a good one. Now I wait till April 7th. I do want to save up for another tattoo right here. It costs like $300 to $400. Maybe less. Who knows? It's just a remembrance of my cousin. Be rest in peace, Richard Rodriguez. His birthday, the day he died. That's it. It's like $300-400. Yeah, I believe. Then I'm gonna get another back. I'm gonna get a tattoo on my back with the cross and my horoscope. But that costs about $3,000. That's $3,000, and that's gonna take a couple of sessions to do. Yep, I'm Aries. Yep, I'm Aries. Yeah, yeah. The reason I'm getting that tattoo is because he was 32 years old when he passed. He was young, so. Most of my other family members that they died, they were old. Yeah, cause it's big. It's a big tattoo. It's bigger than Rich, and it's gonna go on your back right here. Yeah, he died 2 years ago, May 3rd, 2023. That's the only reason I'm getting that small tattoo, cause he was 32. If he was like 60, if he was 70 or 80, I wouldn't get it. Some people say, wow, 3,000. Yeah, sounds like a lot. I'm estimating. It might be less. It might be 2,000. I'm estimating between 3 to 4. But it's better to have that money saved because you never know. Because you don't want to have less money and then you go to the guy and he be, oh boy. I don't think that's embarrassing. You can always get it covered over it. I bet you it looks much better than the Cat Randall. The Cat Randall Tinkerbell tattoo. Cat Randall. That's funny. Sean B, do you have any tattoos? Yeah, the most I would do it is up to here. I would never tattoo my hands or my neck or my face or my butt. Certain places I would not tattoo. There's certain places I would not tattoo. If I skin, yeah, there's certain places. What time is it? I have to look at this. What? Wow. Hell no. Not my butt. Hell no. Scarred area? No. It depends. If I have skin removal surgery, which one day if I get monetized, I would definitely do that. Have tummy tuck, chest tuck, this removed, and my thighs. Then I would get a dad tattoo. I don't know what I would get, but when you said scarred, not scared, or scarred area, probably. Whose birthday? Oh yeah, we did celebrate it on April 7th. Yeah, you probably missed it. Go. Yeah, we celebrated. He's April 7th. Yeah, he sang it on April 7th. Yeah, yeah, we did it. No, not October 7th. I said October 7th was my half birthday. No, October 7th. No, no, no. Yeah, April 7th. Yeah, he played the usual songs he plays. No, no, he celebrated. No, he did. He did. When does April 7th? I think April 7th falls on a Friday next year. I'm not really sure. I posted yesterday. I texted at Manimal Reacts. Are you going live today? I don't know. I texted Juicy J. No response from her. I said, you okay? Nope. I texted him. No response. Maybe he's sick. I don't know. Maybe he's depressed. I don't know. If I'm not going live, you guys will know. You could check out my community post on YouTube. I'll be guys not going live today. Or on Discord, I'll be guys I'm not going live. And I'll text Sean B. I'm not going live. So y'all can know. People should know that the person is going live or not going live. Maybe he's taking a break. I'm sure he's fine. And then Sean B's the only mod on his Discord. Not his Discord, on his YouTube. Even though I seen Karen Lee on X, I tried to text her, but she never texted me back. I don't think she likes me. Oh well. I don't know if he really did, cause I don't know. It was awkward because she actually. I don't get into that drama. I'm too old for that shit. That Discord drama is between. Don't delete your Discord. We like you on Discord. Don't delete it. I just don't get into that drama. I'm too old for that shit. Don't delete your Discord, because then when we have movie night, with what's his name, Rich, you won't be able to join us. I should get ready to go because it's 3 a.m. and I need some sleep before I go get my MRI, guys. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I appreciate it very much. But you don't look 20 years older than me. I understand. But guys, I'm gonna get ready to go. I need some sleep before I go to get my MRI. I need to be up by 11:30. Thank you, Cake Spoon. Thank you, everyone. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Love you platonically. Bye, Sean B. Bye, Wild Dog. Thank you very much. Good night. Sleep well. Sean B. Ashley is actually live right now. If you want to go to a channel, I'll probably be on maybe 20 minutes max, and then I gotta get some sleep. Good night.